kids, I pulled the stick up and I'm like, hey y'all, it's your girl Key and I'm back with another video. And today this video will be a little bit different. It's not what I usually do. I'm going to be doing a story time on how I found out I was pregnant at 19 years old. Let's get into it. This is a story time on how I found out I was pregnant at 19 in a long distance relationship. So this story is so crazy because honestly, it was something that was like so unexpected. Like, I just never would have imagined, like, if you would have asked me last year to look in the future and this is what I saw, I would be like, no way. Absolutely no way. Can't be true. You lying to me, you joking. Bring the cameras out. Like, I don't know, but y'all, I guess I should start off with the fact that I played volleyball. I was a college athlete at Southern University in Baton Rouge. And my boyfriend, well, dang, y'all need to know about my boyfriend, so let me rewind some up. We've been together 4 years now, no breaking up. Obviously, we have had conversations like, oh, when we get older in the future, we have kids, da 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 da. How many kids do you want? How many kids do you want? Like, everybody has those type of conversations. And we had a conversation before. We've been together, we're good, we're healthy, da da da. Like, me and my man, we locked in. So yeah, I had a man and I went off to school. He went off to school and we did long distance and we made it work. We were both focused, we were both on the right track, and we just ultimately made it work because that's what you do. Sophomore year, a lot happened. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm sitting here editing, watching, and I done said like and 50,000 times. Forgive me, please. I'm sorry, and just ignore. I tried to edit it the best way I could, but you know, we all get a little caught up sometimes when we talking. Enjoy. Not like negative with our relationship, but just like in life, like a lot of things were happening, you know. But yeah, so we were kind of like dealing with a lot as individuals, and then together we were like just make sure we were there for each other and things like that, because that's like very important. Fast forward, you know, volleyball season it started in August. So I'm in season, I'm playing, I'm out of town every other week, I'm practicing every day. Like, I'm not the type of person in college where I have to go out. Like, when I was in school, you couldn't pay me to get out of my room. Like, all I wanted to do was eat, do my work, and go to sleep. Like, you could not drag me out my room. Key, you want to go? No. You want to? No. It's a party? No. Like, I just wasn't going. Like, I'm tired. We just had practice. I have to eat. It's 9 o'clock and you want me to get ready to go out? Baby, I'm finna get ready to get in that bed. I'm finna get ready to go to sleep. Like, no. So that's basically how my months were and how my time at school was. Like, I didn't really go anywhere. I didn't really hang around anybody because I was so tired. And so it was this one weekend where it was like October. Our coach gave us like, I think it was like 2 days off. I think it was an extra day than we usually get. So I'm like, I need to go home. Like, I want to go see my man. I ain't seen my man in so long. So I text him. I'm like, hey, we got this day off. I think I'm gonna come home. Are you gonna be able to go home this weekend? Like, what's going on? So I text him and he like, oh yeah, he gonna go home. So I went to school in Baton Rouge, and that is a 6-hour drive from where we live. And he goes to a school in Tennessee, 2.5, 3 hours from where we live. So yeah, we both went home. We met at home. So yeah, that weekend we got tattoos. We probably went out to eat. And yeah, roll the clips. Oh baby, we just friends, we just friends, we just friends, we just friends. But anyways, so yeah, we came home. We had a good time. Yeah, we came home, we gave each other a hug, all that good stuff. And then we went back to school because I only had like 2 days. Like I came home one night, we had that night, we had a whole day. And then that next morning, I'm gone. Like I gotta go back to school. So I get back to school and like, I'm living life like it's normal, like I should. Like we came home, we saw each other, and then yeah, so got to school. I'm still playing volleyball. I'm still going hard in the gym. I'm still lifting all the weights. I'm eating how I want to eat. Like everything is cool. This is in October. November comes around and it was like the end of the season. And so I kept getting this gut feeling. I'm like, I really want to be closer to home. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I miss my family. I'm tired of being far away. Like, I just don't feel like I should be here. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but something is going on to where I don't want to be far from my family. Like, I feel like I need to be around my family right now. So I took that as getting that transfer portal. I'm getting that transfer portal. And the school I was going to go to was Alabama State. And I really wanted to play for them anyways. Like, if you asked any of my teammates where I was transferring to, they would have told you she's going to Alabama State. Because that's where I was going. Like, I wasn't going to take any other school. That's where I wanted to go. That's who I wanted to play for. I wanted to play for the coaches. Like, that's just that. That's what I had in the works. Like, I was talking to the coaches. I was getting ready to finalize everything or whatever. Like, I had already talked to them. So, like, you know, everything was good. Like, everything was going how I planned. I was getting closer to home. Like, I was going to go there. Fast forward to December. In December, we came home for Christmas break. And we had saw each other. Like, it had been a minute. We had saw each other. And, you know, we was real happy to see each other like anybody would be. Being long distance is not easy. So when y'all finally come back together, it's like, oh my gosh. Like, world makes sense. Everything in the world makes sense. Everything is good. But yes, being away from each other, like, when you come back together, it makes it worthwhile because it's just different. Like, you never really know how much you'll miss somebody or how much somebody means to you until you like apart. And like, obviously you know that, but just like being away from them, it just be like, dang, man, I can't do this. But yeah, we saw each other. We came home, gave each other more hugs. And then, yeah, so Christmas came around. And it's Christmas time. Mind you, I'm still living life like life is normal. Like, I'm still living lavishly. I have not suspected anything. No sickness, no throwing up, no nothing. The only sickness that I did experience was in November. I tried to get Chick-fil-A. I tried to make hibachi. And I tried to make me some chili cheese dogs. And those are all things that like I normally like. And when I tried to eat them, I almost threw up every time. I didn't throw up, but I almost did. Like, every single time, I'm like, oh my gosh, this Chick-fil-A is disgusting. This hibachi, disgusting. These chili cheese dogs, disgusting. Everything was nasty. I was having headaches, and I was like really, really sad. But mind you, I thought I was homesick. Like, I was already saying, like, I need to be closer to home. I don't know what's going on. So I'm just thinking like I'm homesick. I just need to get home. Come December, it's Christmas time and it's Christmas Eve. So I went to the store to go shop for presents for his mom and his auntie. So I was really looking for something for them. And so I made a joke. I'm on the phone with him and I'm like, Cameron, I feel like I should get these tests, but I don't know. And he like, get them. And then I'm like, what I need to get this for? Like, there's no way I'm pregnant. Like, I'm taking my birth control. I've been playing volleyball. Like, ain't no way. So I was like, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Because I looked at the price. It was like $10, $15. I'm like, I don't want to pay no $10, $15 and I'm not pregnant. Like, that just don't make no sense. I don't know. But I was like, I'm gonna put it in my cart anyways, walk around with it. And then I guess I just decide on if I want to get it when it's time to go. I was walking around the store. I'm asking him on the phone, like, what should I get? I'm texting him, like, I don't know what to get. Help me. What should I get for them? I ended up finding stuff for them. And then I guess I ended up just being like, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna get the test. So when I was on my way home, I had to make sure there wasn't nobody at home because first of all, I'm not going to take no pregnancy test. I'm not going to have no test in this house with nobody at home. My mom, my dad, like, no. Because I was scared. Ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I was shaking in my boots. I didn't know what was gonna happen. When I got home, I looked at the little box. It's like you urinate on it, you wait 5 minutes, and then you da 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 da. So I'm like, okay. I had to drink some water so I can use the restroom. I did it, but as soon as I did it, I pulled the stick up, and I'm like, is this a joke? It said wait 5 minutes. It's been 0.3 seconds. And I'm already seeing something on this stick. Y'all, as soon as I pulled that stick up, the 2 lines showed up. Literally right after I used it, I pulled the stick up and 2 lines was already on there. I'm like, this not normal. It's a defect. It's a defect in the stick. Duh. On the phone with him, he like, what it said? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna take another one. I got another one, so I'm gonna see what the other one say. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call you back. So I wait a little while. I wait like 5-10 minutes and then drink some more water. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take the other one because the other one can't have a defect as well. So I take the other one, pull it up, look at it. This one did the same thing as the other one. As soon as I pulled it up, them 2 lines showed up. So I had to call him and excuse me. I think I just put the test up to the camera, or I think I flipped the camera or something, because I wasn't talking and he was getting kind of frustrated because I wasn't telling him anything. But I'm like, I don't even know how you finna take it. How are you finna take this? Like, I don't know. So I was like scared. But then I showed him, and after I showed him, he was like, for real? And then I started crying. I'm not gonna lie, I was crying. I was crying, and I was probably crying for a good like 5 minutes. And he like, what you crying for? Like, it's not even necessarily a bad thing. Like, you know, it could be a sign. Da da da. Like, God does everything for a reason. Da da da. So I'm like, you know what? You right. And I calmed down and I thought about it. I'm like, okay, maybe this isn't bad. Like, maybe this isn't terrible. It's not the end of the world. Like, maybe we can do it. I don't know. After that, like, my fear was like, I don't know how we gonna tell our parents. Like, that's what was getting me. I don't know how I'm gonna tell my mom or my dad. Like, I don't know. And I think I told my sister that same day. She's like, I knew it. I knew you was pregnant and da 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 da. Okay. But yeah. So after that, this is what happened. I was already going to Montgomery anyways to go see my sister. And I told my mom, like, hey, I'm going to stay here an extra day with my sister because I want to spend time with her. But really what I did was I stayed another day, and my sister took me to like a women's clinic or something where they can give you a free ultrasound to see like if you're really pregnant, to tell you how far along you are, da 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 da. Cameron ended up driving down to Montgomery, and then my sister went to the place. We thinking like, oh, maybe I'm like a couple weeks pregnant, or like maybe it's like fresh.
You're more than
That's the big baby. Yes, you are. Wow, okay,
so there's baby's head and hands, and for a moment you can see it. When you see the flicker, that's the heartbeat. There's the heartbeat right under there. Oh, that's a really that's a good picture to print. That's a nice picture. Oh. So that measurement puts you more than 11 weeks pregnant.
So I was just shocked. I'm like, there's no way that I'm 11, almost 12 weeks. But like, we counted the days. We went back, and it was literally from when I came home in October for them 2 days. But yeah, that's what it was. That's how I found out. That's what happened. And I'm sure y'all want to know about the parents' reaction. As far as my parents' reaction goes, my mom, I told her over the phone, and she was like smiling, and I was scared. I'm like, what you smiling for? Like, is this a good smile? Is this a bad smile? am I good? Like, what's going on? And then my dad, I told him in person, I was like, Dad, I have to tell you something about me and Cameron. He like, what, you pregnant or something? I'm like, can you pause the game real quick? And yeah, he paused the game and I told him, I was like, yes, I'm pregnant. He was just like, he's not mad and I shouldn't be worried about anybody else's opinion or what they're going to say about me, because at the end of the day, we all are going to do things and things are going to happen. So, you know, at this point, just do what you got to do. So yeah, that's basically the story of how I found out I was pregnant, and that's the end of it. When we went to the clinic, the lady was trying to explain stuff about abortions and the different kinds that you can get. But y'all, she was going into detail, and the more detail she gave, the more I was like, stop telling me this. Because first of all, you're scaring me. And second of all, it's like, no. And my whole thing was, if God does something, or if God puts me through something, I don't know if me making the decision to just not go through with it, if that's going to affect me and my life and the calling that God has on my life. And I'm not going to say like, oh, this is something I saw for myself in the future, but like, just because I don't see it doesn't mean that God didn't do it for a reason. And I feel like it would be disobedient of me to not go through with it when I felt so heavily that God was doing it for a reason. And so yeah, we ended up going through with it. Yeah, my baby's name is Messiah. Very anointed, very beautiful, very blessed. I love her so much. Yeah, I did that. And if y'all want to see the labor and delivery video, it is already up on my page. It also has videos from like the journey and my pregnancy. So yeah, if y'all want to see that video, it's already up. It is my first video on my page. And if you have been watching my videos, and if you watched this whole video, I just want to say thank you so much. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for the support that y'all give. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Yeah.